are live. This is for all the fellas and the fellas listening to this pipe bomb. Thank you so much for listening to this stuff. Remember, this podcast is just a name. You and me, folks, we are having a conversation, and a conversation it shall be. Once a week, but every week, hopefully. Do check out hardwarebbq.com, your source for PC hardware news, reviews, guides, and recommendations. No artificial coating or additives, no need for preservatives, none of that. Or at least I tried not to have them anyways. So this pipe bomb wouldn't be possible without our sponsor, and you will all get behind this one. This pipe bomb is brought to you by water. Yeah. Don't leave home without it. You can't because you're most of it. You know, because, yeah. Anyways, I'm very excited to do this because I wanted to do video reviews for a long time, but I don't have any confidence to speak in front of the camera. I guess in a way this should help me. I don't know. There's also a lot of costing and dedication involved to do videos, and I don't want to, compromise on the writing part of the site, where I started from. We'll start from here, and as time progresses, we'll see how it goes. It's also a good time to start this because Instagram has launched IGTV. For now, IGTV has a 10-minute video limitation. So whatever stuff we talk about here, I'll put the links on the description, and you guys can, check it out accordingly. I'm not sure if having this on IGTV would work, but hey, you gotta try, or you'll never know. Make it yours. Kulu Master, I'm taking your punchline. So what shall we talk about? What happened this week? The past week? Oh yeah, Razer has this new in-ear headset called iFrit. Or is it eFrit? Well, the I is a capital, so they say that their headset has a pro-grade microphone and all, but since we don't know anything about the headset, we'll just talk about something else. Their advertisement. I don't know if you guys know him, but they got in Kenny Omega from New Japan Pro Wrestling. That is so badass. It's one of those funny Japanese ads you love to watch. Kenny Omega is a perfect fit for this kind of an ad. So they have chosen a perfect fella for this. Do check out this ad. I'll put a link in the description. Once again, guys, Kenny Omega. If you Google out iFrit, it's a fiery winged creature, but don't confuse it for chicken wings. It's an interesting name and an interesting tale behind it. Speaking of Razer, I'm reviewing the Naga Trinity, which has a couple of additional modular side plates. I also have a couple of motherboard reviews to get done, also stuff from Noctua and Arctic Cooling. Well, speaking of stuff to do, Cooler Master said that they are going to send CK550 keyboard. Those use Gateron mechanical switches. They're likely going to be Gateron red switches. Most of the mechanical switches that I have experienced so far on keyboards were either Cherry MX or KL switches. The first one which I have tested with Gaterons were the glorious PC Gaming Race GMMK keyboard, the one which I'm using right now. I guess one of the selling points of this keyboard are the removable switches. Yeah, removable switches. So in the future, if I want to try new mechanical switches which are also modular, I can just swap them and see how it goes from there. Once upon a time, I did prefer Cherry MX Browns and Cherry MX Red, but ever since I experienced Gateron Browns, these are my new best friend. It's my daily driver. The actuation feels more confident compared to my experience with Cherry MX Brown. So, many people said that Gateron mechanical switches are either equal or even better than Cherry MX switches. It depends more on your experience and your point of view, preference. Yeah. But for me, I prefer Gateron Browns now. I really like them. Modular switches do carry a premium, but you can swap or replace those. So I'm looking forward to see how Gateron Reds are. So yeah, what's next? Intel. Intel is soon going to release the 9th generation CPUs. We are seeing images of Z390 chipset motherboards floating around, and I think they are official. Besides, Eurocon confirmed that the Core i9 9900K and the Core i7 9700K are integrated heat spreaders soldered on. So I covered this in the news post, and there's really nothing more for me to add. Also, I've talked about the NVIDIA RTX launches. Long story it feels like a forced launch. I wonder what's the story behind it, or if there is any. But hey, Radeon, hey guys, what are you doing, man? We're all waiting for something solid from you. 2 to tango, 3 is a crowd. But I guess we need a crowd right now in the GPU market. I guess that's why I'm looking forward to see what Intel brings in the discrete GPU business. I hope they make a good graphic cards lineups from day one. No Larabi. From day one, you'll never know. In any case, competition is good. It brings out the best out of everyone. But hey, please don't fail the community, guys. That's all I got to say. Rounding up the news for the week. There's this new Windows 10 update. Well, it's not new. It's been a while. Which is breaking overclocks on some X99 systems. Well, it started from X99. KB4100 347 microcode update, which is meant for Intel CPUs to fix Spectre meltdown. But there is some incompatibility with it from specific X99 models with certain UEFI microcode update, or the lack of them from all motherboard folks. So what happens is that once this is installed, the setup reverts back to its original clock speed, and the users are not able to bring back their manual overclocks. Of course, this does not affect all X99 motherboards. It's very specific to the motherboard model. So I guess some manufacturers did not update its UEFI microcode for some models. But it seems to be creating problems with AMD. Yeah. While this update is meant for Intel CPUs, it seems that Windows 10 automatic update forcefully puts this on those systems. It's kind of strange because you would expect them to detect Intel from AMD and deploy updates. But hey, that didn't happen. So as a result, AMD users are complaining about improper boot and performance issues. But if you go to Reddit, there's like a bunch of discussion about this. Turns out it also affects mainstream Intel platforms as well. So in any which case, the best way to go around it is to remove this microcode update. Microsoft Auto Update, bad boy, not recommended at all. But once it's removed, all these overclocks should come right back up after a restart. I think that's done for the time being. Thanks for listening to my pipe bomb. I'm not sure if this is something that you expected, but hey, this is a pilot episode, so do let me know what you guys think so far. Remember, this is just a podcast in a name. It's a conversation, and the conversation will evolve eventually. Put in your ideas and let's see what can be done. Have a great week. This is the Sorcerer of Hardware BBQ, and once again, this is the day one of BBQ Pipe Bomb. Hopefully first of many.